Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna deep dive into the Sims 4's earliest game pack or most earliest game pack ever called Outdoor Retreat. It's a pack that almost nobody talks about and it's not having very good spotlight right now at the Sims community. But I think it has a pretty nice, unique feature in it and has really nice gameplay. So in this video, we're gonna retrospective this game back and I'm gonna show you what it really got and has the time been nice to this game back. So remember to subscribe, hit the like button and let's just go. So Outdoor Retreat was released in 2015 and it was first game back to The Sims 4. It introduced us to a brand new location called Granite Falls and it was a first vacation area that we got to The Sims 4. It was this forest area with a beautiful, perfect getaway place from Sims' everyday hustle life. And the main goal in the vacation world was to chill in the forest and have a little nice camping experience. There were two ways how you can stay in this world. First one was this very big forest area where there was this little stall that you could buy supplies, buy a tent for yourself so you can have nice forest experience. Also there was this little coolers which gave you little snacks for your campsite. In the tent you could read about Wilderness Digest or tell ghost stories to other Sims, and also this was new woohoo spot to the game. Also in the forest area there was this horseshoe game that you could play and have fun with your friends. You could click the sim and here comes the new interaction, go hiking, which basically meant that sim goes hiking in the forest and then there pops up different moodlets depend on the randomizer, or you could go to the fishing in the various fishing points, places in the world. Also there was a little bit chaos in this game back too. When you were playing with the fire you could burn yourself. There was these bear NPCs which was basically another Sims in the bear costume, which scared our Sims. Or there was also wild animals that could hurt you. There was also new collectibles in this game back. There was insects that you could collect, and also there was these new herbs in the game which was tied up to the new herbalism skill. In the world there was also 4 lodges that you could rent and spend your holidays in, and this was really fun. I remember when I had family I was always at weekends in the lodge with my family, and there was a little bit camping drama with my family. Especially I loved these public bathrooms where you could shower yourself or just go to the bathroom, and after that Sim might get moodlet about using public bathroom and it was uncomfortable or disgust. With this pack they gave us a new lot type called National Park, and this one was called Granite Falls Forest, where you could do most of the gameplay if you didn't want to be in the campsite. There were these beautiful falls that I think is called Granite Falls because this place is Granite Falls, and where there you could fish and just see and feel the beautiful atmosphere. And also there was this little rustic lodge where basically you can just hang around, and there were these new collectible insects where you could go and watch them and have moodlet from them depending on what kind of trait you have. With this game back we got the new trait which give us uncomfortable moodlet. Well, it says icky surroundings, but it is because Jape was watching the bug. The new trait was called Squeamish, and the description says that squeamish Sims are nauseated by the sight of creepy crawlies, vomiting, violence and death. These Sims becomes uncomfortable near anything dirty. And this was at that time really OP trait because we also got this new aspiration called Outdoor Enthusiast, which basically meant that you need to interact with the forest, you need to catch 5 fishes, and also you need to find new insects. And every time your sim did that, they became uncomfortable, and then you didn't have choice to execute that interaction anymore, and you needed to wait that you could perform that interaction again. Also, I am always forgetting that the cloud gaze interaction and stargaze interactions came in this expansion pack, so before that it wasn't possible to gain your friendship to maximum. So it was after this pack when you could make your sims have friends very fast way with that interaction. Also in the Granite Falls forest, there was this new secret area that you could investigate. There was this little puzzle that you needed to do, and it was every time the same answers, so it was pretty easy when you first time get it right. And the final one was this one, and with that you knew that you have chosen the right interactions with this little game in here when it says that travel towards the sim. With that you came into the new area called Hermit's House, and here was new NPC to the game called Hermit, and basically you could just spend time with them. This isn't the one who's the first NPC in here, so after the Hermit dies, the game randomizes new Hermit to the lot. In this area there was this little garden area where you could harvest little things for your herbalism drinks, and also here is the lodge where the hermit lives, and here is also little gardening area where you could help them with the gardening and also harvest some things that you need to have to your herbalism skill. So basically we got one new skill with this new EP called herbalism, and what you needed to do, we don't want money, what we needed to do, there was these little bushes that you needed to harvest, and also there was these insects that you needed to collect, and that way make to have correct ingredients to the herbalism drink. And more level you gained with the skill, more drinks you opened in this pie menu, and also it was getting harder and harder to have those ingredients at the higher level. Example, there was these insects in this game that only spawned at the right time at the day. So some spawned at the night and some spawned afternoon or early morning. So you really needed to know when you were here and what time you needed to be up. You also found these unidentified fruits, or these bushes where were these unidentified fruits, and you could try to eat those, or you could try to attempt to identify them. And when you were trying to do that, you gain the level or the skill level up. Example here, Yabe did recognize that herb, but when he was trying to identify it, it went up 33%. Let's do this again with these mushrooms. So here are the mushrooms, and then attempt to identify, and let's see how much it goes up. So at the first the skill goes up really fast, and after that when the skill is higher it gets a little bit slow, but this was easiest way to level up your herbalism skill, because you really needed also to identify these ingredients so you could make the potions. With this pack came new event that you could run. It was called Weenie Roast, and with the challenge reward you get this rustic chess table. So basically what that meant, that you could host a Weenie Roast party, invite Sims over there. You could do this in your home lot, or you could make it here in the camping area. And what this event was basically that you needed to roast and hang around besides this campfire area. There was this that you could tell stories, invite to hang out people in the campfire, roast weenies or marshmallow. And the main goal was that you needed to roast hot dogs 3 times. And also you could play songs besides this camping area or this campfire area, and that way have cozy vibe in your event. And this was pretty fun. I'm remembering that I played this a lot, especially if I had teens in my house, so I made my teen sim to introduce themselves to another teen sims, and at the weekend they came to this camping area and then woohooed in the tent and tell ghost stories to each other and had a little bit drama. And by the way, with this expansion pack here, I said that you could roast hot dogs with veggie dogs, marshmallows, but also if you have any insect in here, this was new one that came with the expansion pack or game pack, because before that we didn't get any insects in our game, so this was also new. Gas was basically the camping outfits. There was only few in masculine frame and feminine sim, but there was this bear costume which was my favorite. There was this panda one, and also there was this hermit costume, and mostly basically the ones that you need when you were outdoor living your life. The pack also brought us a really much new cool rustic or camping or tent vibe objects, which pretty much make me feel that hey, I'm really at the camping site. Example, this shower, I think it's really well done, and also this little sink and table combination and this end table are really nice and well executed. And what they say at the introduction phrases that this build by is inspired by the rustic style. Also, there is a little bit a magical touch in there also. I think this bed is a really fairy vibing, I think. And also this lamp is telling me that hey, here is also magic in this world, that not everything is realistic. And of course there was ton of tent BB objects could really immerse you with the camping area, camping life, and having fun with your forest vacation. Also, I wanna show you this this sleeping bag that we got in this game pack. This was all that they could do with this game in 2015. So our game has evolved a lot in these past 9 years, or actually it is 10 years, because yeah, 2015. But looking back at that time, I'm really impressed how much this pack gave us so much layers to our game, and especially it showed us that this game can evolve, and also the Sims team is really interested of the immersion and all the activities that we can do in the game, and how they wanna expand the world that we had already in the game, and also new ways to play with the game with each new pack. So this was pretty nice new and first expansion pack or game pack to the game. It wasn't only that you had new nice cast thing or new nice build and buy thing, but it really gave us lots of new things to do, and especially be creative in the new world and with the new vacation gameplay. It was about creating relaxing moments, connecting with the nature, and spending just relaxing time with your sim or with your friends. So 19 euros or $19. Was this game back worth? Well, I think it was pretty fun. Nowadays I wouldn't pay that much money from this game back, but it gave us a lot of new things that we didn't have in the game at that time. So when I'm really wondering and thinking that money, I think I would have spent the money, the whole price to this game back. Not necessarily today, because it's still lacking a little bit content, but I think the outdoor retreat is having a little bit nostalgia with it, or that is what I think. So I think this is all today. Let me know what you think. Do you own this expansion pack or game pack, and are you still playing with it actively? So remember to subscribe, I appreciate it a lot, and I see you in the next video. Bye!